Hi, English 8, and welcome to Checkpoint 2 for the Dream On Imaginative Narration series. So from here on out, for the rest of this project, you are actually going to create your own science fiction story. All right, it's going to be, and what they want to do is they want to see it in the terms of you are developing a new video game. And you are going to develop the characters, you're going to develop the setting all by yourself, okay? And this can be accessed simply by going into the SLP. So when you come into the SLP, you are going to come, let me go ahead and close that real quick. So we've already done the reading analysis check, and this was the Sound of Thunder, and that will kind of give you a nice warm-up for what we're going to be doing. So what I want you to do is I want you to go into Checkpoint 2, and you're going to click on Character and Setting Profile. And all I want you to do is I want you to fill this out on your own. So in order to do that, first things first, the protagonist. So every story has a protagonist and an antagonist. The protagonist is your hero. That's your friend. That's the guy that you fall in love with. That's the person that you root for. Okay, so that would be Superman. The antagonist is the opposite of the protagonist. So they are the villain. They are the enemy. That's Thane in the Avengers. That's Voldemort and Harry Potter. So it's the person that is against the good guys. Then we're going to talk about the setting, and the setting is where it takes place, and the supporting character profile. And the more that you have, the better. Okay, so what I want right here is I want you to come up with your protagonist profile picture. All right, you can try to draw it yourself. You can kind of give me an idea of what it is, a visual or a description. You can take one from the internet. I prefer that you don't take a popular one, like, you can't put Harry Potter there and be like, well, this is my guy. So I want you to find a name. I want you to give this person a name, an age, a height, an eye color, any kind of physical appearance, and any unique or magical characteristics that they have, any super strengths. All right, and then you're going to just kind of make this up and fill in any kind of background information. And the whole point of this is to have fun with it. Okay, I want you to have a good time with it. Then I also want you to talk about their philosophy of life. So what are we talking about when we talk about it's what we call a philosophical viewpoint. Is how do they see life? Do they see life? Are they happy-go-lucky? Do they see their role as to save humanity? Do they see it as they just want to hide in a corner and not be noticed? Because these characteristics and their philosophy of life is often what is changed throughout good storytelling. It's what we call a character arc or character development. All right. And then you're going to also finish in, some favorites, some likes and dislikes. And I want you to fill in many of these as you can. I don't want you to say, I don't know, or to leave it blank. All right. Then we're going to go into the setting. Okay. And the setting is your fantasy world. What does it look like? Is it a planet? Is it a country? I want to know exactly where it takes place. And what do we see, what do we hear, what do we smell, blah, blah, blah. And then if you wanted to just find 3 pictures there that resemble what you think that your world is like, by all means, and there's tons of that, all right? Then what you're going to do is you're going to start narrowing down 2 to 5 locations that your character will spend most of their time. For example, if you think about Harry Potter, that setting took place in Hogwarts, but most of the story took place either in, somewhere on Hogwarts ground. So talk about those Hogwarts grounds, okay? Then I want you to develop the antagonist, the bad guy, all right, or girl. Tell me what they look like. And then make any kind of connections to the protagonist that you can find, right? So why does the antagonist hate the protagonist? Why are they against each other? And then lastly, I want you to just kind of come up with, I would say, at least 2 supporting characters at a minimum, all right? And what you can do is just copy and paste this for each one that you have. So you can just copy the whole thing and paste it and make a new one. And then that's all that you'll need to do. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. So let me know if you need anything at all. Thanks.